Behind the glimmer of Korean Wave, South Korea's rigorous investment in science and technology has speedily established the country as one of Asia's most modern nations. Therefore, with the buzz of the impending economic recession, and while waiting for my job application announcement, visiting the country that is famous for its admirable economic stability and red-colored tteokbokki becomes inevitable.
보이지 한참을 쳐다봐 가까이 다가가 You see One, two, three 용기가 생겼지 이미 아는 네 눈치 고개를 돌려 천천히 여기 You see 여기 보이니 Looking for attention 알겠어 확실하게 너를 만들겠어 Hey, drop the question, drop the question Want attention, want attention You give me
Seoul was entering the cold season when we arrived. Unlike my previous journal, I managed to bring my family this time around to make this experience more memorable.
Sometimes when you stare, our hearts entwine. And in the morning, I'll be here.
We were headed for a late breakfast from the airport and bought ourselves a big portion of dak galbi, or Korean signature red chicken fry. The meat was tender and the view was breathtaking. Our first destination is the island of Nami, a half-moon-shaped river island located near mainland Seoul that can be accessed with a ferry provided by the local government. The distance was far enough for us to enjoy the calm water through the glass walls. The temperature reached below zero that morning, but the ferry was equipped with a heater that protects us from the unforgiving wind. The ferry was decorated immoderately with square desks and chairs for families. While Nami is widely known for its natural attraction, it receives an international recognition after being featured in the 2002 hit drama Winter Sonata that a statue of its main cast was erected at its heart. Nami was gentle. Golden leaf trees surrounded us from all sides, groups of young people milling about the road, and lines of fast food is ready to offer a warm refreshment. We continued our journey to Namsan Tower. The En Seoul Tower, or commonly known as Seoul Tower, is communication and observation tower located on Nam Mountain in central Seoul. Built in 1969, the Seoul Tower is the country's first general working radio wave tower and is a famous dating spot for many young couples that a fence where they can lock each other's name with a key was provided. Being the city's second highest point, Seoul Tower offered us the opportunity to enjoy a bird view of Seoul's landscape. We visited the souvenir shop, bought little trinkets and small keychains. There's even a free space the visitors can enjoy without having to pay a fee. It was great to just sit there with my family while the sun set and talk about nothing and everything.
Remember when I told you no matter where I go, I'll never leave your side, you will never be alone. Even when we go through changes, even when we're old, remember that I told you I'll find my way back home.
Myeongdong is one of Seoul's main shopping, parade route, and tourism district. For 3 years in a row since 2011, Myeongdong was listed as the 9th most expensive shopping street in the world. The area is known for its 2 historically significant sites and has attracted foreign tourists from across the globe due to the variety of food it offered. It was wonderful to see the majority of the seller has put a halal sign on their goods. We stopped at every turn, tasted sweet tteokbokki, fish-shaped red bean bread, and many more. Salwa was positively beaming with excitement.
Kulihat si dia, lincah gayanya, dandan masa ini, ingin hatiku mencium pipinya, tapi malu rasanya. Oh hip hip hura hura, aku suka dia.
Snow fell on the second day. My parents left their room before the sunrise to welcome the cold weather. Salwa accompanied them to buy a cup of warm coffee to drink while they enjoy their first slow morning in Seoul.
When my eyes are on you, 숨 막힐 듯한 전율로, you know you get me loose, make me go bitter bitter. I dance for made for two, 다리 부르는 선율로, it's only me and you, make me go bitter bitter. You bring the demon out of me, blame it all on you.
Taken from the Wikipedia, Bukchon Hanok Village is described as Korean traditional village that is preserved to show a 600-year-old urban environment. It is located on the top of a hill between Gyeongbok Palace, Changdok Palace, and Jeongmyo Royal Shrine. The traditional village is composed of many alleys, hanok, and small valleys. We weren't allowed to speak loudly to respect the people living there, and it's kinda crazy to process the fact that an actual family with parents and their children actually building a life and sleeping daily in a 100-year-old preserved historical site.
Stay with me. 真夜中のドアを叩き帰らないでと泣いたあの季節が今目の前 Stay with me 口癖を言いながら二人の時を抱いて
Despite its relatively modern architecture, Seoul incorporated and preserved many historical details in its streets. There is a historical shrine, a 1,000-year-old fortress, and the statue of the great Sejong in the central plaza with Gyeongbokgung standing high behind his back. Mom was the most thrilled out of us four, explaining King Sejong's contribution in creating the Korean letter we know now today. We stopped for a short lunch to enjoy a Korean-style fried chicken. The batter was so crispy, and the meat was very tender. It was genuinely the best lunch we had throughout the entire trip. Our final destination is the Gwangjang Market, that is known as South Korea's oldest and largest traditional market. It homes more than 5,000 shops, 20,000 employees, and attracted more than 65,000 hungry customers per day to sit in one of its stalls and eat sweet tteokbokki and bukgoppang. Mom watched a Netflix documentary that tells the story about this place. We wandered around the large area together and sat down at the stall in the center. It was a new experience, like we're truly blending in with the rest of Seoul. We end the day with more walking around.
I turned into a teenage goo-goo-ma. Yeah, I cruise through the city and I roam the streets, looking for something that is nice to eat. You better die when I show up, the goo-goo-ma. I'm the night-head hunter looking for some head with a way-out body underneath that head. Yeah, I'll get you, baby, with a little love, 'cause I'm a teenage tiger and
Gimana Mam kok Gyeongbokgung? We have the chance to see Seoul Underground Metro when the internet recommends us to use it to access Gyeongbokgung Palace in our third day. Our tour guide told us that in his subjective opinion, Seoul's underground train has one of the most hardest train line to understand as it branches all the way down to the 4th floor.
Baby, when you're near, it's warm and sad. Sometimes when you stare, our hearts
We walk past through Itaewon, the country's multicultural commercial area and one of the most popular neighborhoods in Seoul for its nightlife and international restaurants.
Now that I got a taste, I think that I'd suffocate for every second that you aren't by my side. But now I'm stuck at the gate, a Lucifer's estate. I fell in love with a girl I met in hell, thinking about all the things where you pull my strings. I love the way you turn me on. I ain't Hades, but I'm the king. I'd do anything so that I could take you home. She drove me crazy, yeah. 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 Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. I'ma fucking blow all the ashes down. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. I'ma fucking go crazy for you now. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy.
The Gyeongbokgung Palace was the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty. Built in 1395, it is considered as the largest of the 5 grand palaces built during that era. Gyeongbokgung served as the home, the household, as well as the governmental building of all kings of Joseon. In the present time, Gyeongbokgung is open for the public. Tourists can access all of it for free if they wear Korean traditional hanbok, which explained why our visit was very special as we get to meet and take photo with locals wearing their traditional clothes. In the early 20th century, most of the palace was systematically destroyed by Imperial Japan. On 1963, it was designated as a cultural property. Until now, the walled palace complex is gradually being restored to its original form.
네 눈앞에 왔잖아 내가 여기 있잖아 너의 입술로 말을 해줘 Say yes 나도 모르게 너에게 가고 있나 봐 부는 바람에 내 맘 전할래 Love is true
간지럽게만 느껴지던 눈빛이 이제는 익숙하단 듯이 웃음 짓지 그쪽으로 걸어가기만 하면 돼라고 친구들은 계속해서 날 부추기지만 아직은 무거운 구두에 뒷굽 차라리 벗어버리고 싶은 이 밤의 끝 손을 내밀어줬으면 해 맨발로 너에게 뛰어갈 수 있게끔 복잡하기만 한 하루에 매 시간 머리를 굴리지만 난 hey, 지금에서야 깨달은 건데 결국 다 버려지고 너만 남아 yeah. 지난 봄에는 널 우연히 봤고 더 이상은 우연이 아니었으면 해 스치기만 했던 너의 손을 잡고 어떤 길이라도 같이 걸었으면 해
네 눈앞에 왔잖아 내가 여기 있잖아 너의 입술로 말을 해줘 Say yes 나도 모르게 너에게 가고 있나 봐 부는 바람에 내 맘 전할래 Love is true I need you
Tunggu.
Ada yang ngapus aplikasi banyak banget. Shopee, Tokopedia.
Ya nggak apa-apa nanti ditunggu.
Seoul was bustling with life in the morning. Young people ran around the street trying to catch their bus, while children were being escorted by their parents to school despite the windy weather. The sun shines bright, and the entire city looked modern and majestic. Our last day is fast approaching, and we decided to spend the morning to travel to Hype, despite knowing it is still under restoration. However, I managed to get a decent photo while singing BTS song. And then we spent the entire noon at Han River.
숨막힐 듯한 전율로 You know you get me loose Make me go bitter A dance floor made for two 다리 부르는 선율 Oh it's only me and you Make me go bitter
You bring the demon out of me Blame it all on your body We might be an hour late We ain't got no time to waste
꿈을 꾸는 기분이야
To commemorate our last day in Seoul, Salwa suggested us to eat our lunch in the convenience store Korean way. We bought an instant noodle, instant rice, instant chicken, and BTS's Jungkook banana milk. We heat everything with the oven set in the store and enjoyed our lunch while looking outside.
Remember when I told you no matter where I go I'll never leave your side You will never be alone Even when we go through changes Even when we're old Remember that I told you I'll find my way back home
I was very happy to have been able to spend an entire weekend with my parents and sister whilst trying foreign foods and visiting new places. This is it for my journal. Please hit like and subscribe if you like this, and I hope I'll see you again in another journal. Annyeong!
You just say the word and I go. No, it doesn't matter how far, 'cause your love is all that I know. Baby, you just stay where you are, and you know I won't be too long. Hold on, hold on. Remember when I told you no matter where I go, I'll never